Hello everyone, welcome back to Reviews, Views, and Everything Else. This is going to be part 4 of the Gesara Nesara. I've been doing some investigating into whether Bill Clinton actually did sign into law in 2000 this supposed bill for Gesara Nesara. I could not find anything really, and I watched a lot of YouTube videos that actually said that this Gesara has to be kept secret because under threat or penalty of death. So there's really not too much out there. But I never took an oath of secrecy, so and there is a little bit of information out there. But so I'm going to show you a couple things that I did find. I went to the Federal Register, and you can see that up here, and it lists all the executive orders by president by year. So, down here we have Bill Clinton, and this was supposedly enacted in 2000. So, let's just kind of take a look together through this list. And I found something kind of interesting regarding Bill Clinton. But let's just kind of take a look through this list. So this is in the year 2000. And this is, let me see if I can move this back a little. To strengthen the federal government, university research. They revoked an executive order. Establishment of the president's task force. Pay rates. Northern Hawaiian Islands, Commission on the Use of Offsets in Defense Trade, Presidential Transition, Interagency. This was the only thing. No, it wasn't that. Nope. So there, I went through this whole list and there is nothing. And I was just wondering if the secrecy behind this, kept it from being listed, which begs to differ how many executive orders are not listed. But the curious thing that I did find one, that I thought might be, but the timing on this one, this was made an executive order in 1998, and I thought the implementation of the Foreign Affairs Reform and Restructuring Act might have been it, but the timing is not right. And I will link this executive order in my description so you can read it yourself. But what I want to point out, that so in my investigation, you go to the White House, and what I've noticed is there is, forgive my slow computer, guys, it is running slow because the memory, this is like a 2008 so this is very, very slow. But what I've noticed, I punched in Bill Clinton executive orders and it takes you to the White House. So I did this one is the page for Donald Trump. As you can see, it's clocking up there. Maybe if I close down some of these windows, it'll work. So I'm gonna close down some of the windows. So this page is the bush. The bush. And there's all kinds of information. All kinds. And I probably really should go back and look up his executive orders for when he got in office, because he supposedly repealed or reneged on that Gesara law. So look, there are all kinds of things here for Bush. Then we get over here to Obama, and we have all kinds of little sections and pages for Obama. Then over here is Trump's page, and we have all kinds of things for Trump. But when you get to Bill Clinton, you get this. And then if you click on anything like the economy, come on. Again, I apologize for my slow computer. I am in the process of getting a new computer. You get nothing. Nothing. Let's try a different link. Let's go to budget. Do your own investigation. Don't just take my word for it. I mean, every angle I tried to get any information on Clinton is like a zero. It's like there's a huge cover-up going on. Alright, so it's going to be slow. Now the last thing I want to I'm going to play a little clip from the field report where he talks about this very subject that we're talking about, and he brings up also in this video he brings up how George Bush how he's filed a lawsuit against Bush and filed it with Congress because he is responsible for, and I believe we're talking about Daddy Bush, 9/11. So we'll go into that. And also, well, anyway, let's just play so you can listen. It's like things are conspiring against me. All right. Come on. We can play. He's thinking about it. And for believers who think that I don't know if it's my computer or what's going on. Let's see what our timestamp is.
talks about prosperity. Well, in this coming week, which is Thanksgiving, we may have the reset, we may have Gesara, and we may have the Zim redemption all in one short period of time. 118:29 says give thanks, and that should be the center of our book.
Did you hear that? He said the Zim reset and the Gesara. Let's see.
Scripture, so I will certainly emphasize that when I get to it. 118:25 talks about prosperity. Well, in this coming week, which is Thanksgiving, we may have the reset, we may have Gesara, and we may have the Zim redemption all in one short period of time. 118:29.
So I'm not the only one investigating this issue or who knows about this issue. So